Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. Another episode here of Banish the Doubt. I am George McNamara. You, uh, you may have seen the movie The Matrix, different movies, but what you may not know is that the idea for the movie came from a man. His name was Max Planck, and Max Planck was a scientist who received the Nobel Prize back in I know it was a long time ago. And at the time when he received it, he, along with Einstein, so to give you an idea of how long ago it was, what they were considered the greatest minds on the planet. And his prize, Nobel Prize, was for his study of the atom that we are made up of, billions and billions of atoms. And what he said in his acceptance speech, a little bit anyway, was that there is an intelligence, there is a consciousness behind this atom that 99.999999% of what makes up you and I is nothing. Just there's nothing. They studied it. And 0. Or 1 0.1 is 0.1. So 0.000001% of an atom is matter. So we are more nothing than something. So where you and I come from, where we emanate from, what makes our bodies up, what makes up our bodies is nothing. And he said, behind this atom, behind this, in this space, is an intelligence, is a consciousness directing everything. So if you look around me here, the pad, the wall, this chair I'm sitting on, it's all energy. You and I are made up of energy. It's why sometimes we can feel other people coming near us and we're not looking at them. We can feel the energy transference. This house that I'm in, this space will never change, but the objects, including myself, will. But who we are is that space. Where we come from is this space. So the objects, everything that's in your reality is put there by you and by me. It's based off of our beliefs of and in ourself. Who you believe yourself to be attracts other like-minded people. Think about the people in your world right now. Your coworkers, your boss, the job you have, the family you live with, the people most closely associated to you are all put there by you. You've attracted them into your life. It is why you will never see the CEO of a corporation or the upper management on a Friday saying to the custodian, hey, Bob, or hey, Mary, what do you say we go out and get a beer after work? Why? Because they operate on two completely different levels. They have nothing in common. So if you're desiring to go to a higher level in your world, You must first believe it's possible for you and then live from that point. Live right now. See yourself right now as living that life right now because there is no tomorrow. There is no yesterday. Excuse me. So I was watching over the weekend an interview from the Space Center obviously out in the universe, out in the galaxy, our Space Center, and the two astronauts who are there, and they were reporting about what the view is like from there looking at the Earth. And the one astronaut said, "You can't take your eyes off it. It's just beautiful." And there was a video, a shot from their perspective looking at the Earth. I would like for you to think of that image, but now think of yourself. Think of yourself looking at that, saying, "I can't take my eyes off it." But that is whatever you desire to be or to have in your world. Live from a perspective, a point of view that I can't take my eyes off it. It is just too beautiful. Because to do otherwise is to live in the moment where anything external to you has control over you. Either you have control over your thoughts and what you believe is true for you, or the outside world does. And the outside world will always tell you what the outside world believes you're worthy of, the other people. They're going to say you're worth this. And if you think you're worth this, but you don't believe it, you will always stay here. You will always base your life off of what other people believe is possible for you. But to change that, you want to get to the point where you have a desire and you, like the astronaut, say, "I just can't take my eyes off it. It is too beautiful. I am living that right now." Because she was living it right then and there in that moment. We're led to believe, not to look at that, not to see that, not to gaze at that, not to fix our mind on that. But that is the truth. That is love. That is just peace. That is everything that you and I are at our core. It's who we are. It's what Max Planck said many, many years ago. There is this intelligence out there, and it is who you and I are. And the movie, The Matrix, illustrates that perfectly. But it's up to you to believe it's possible for you. Can you live in a world, in your reality, where your mind is fixed on your desire, and it's so perfect, it's so beautiful that you say, "I just can't take my eyes off it"? Have a great day.